Today I'm going to show you how easy it is to upgrade your Shopify API version when you're using Gadget. Keeping your apps up to date with the latest Shopify API version can be a hassle. Shopify cuts a new version of their API once a quarter and deprecates all of their year-old API versions, which means that at least once a year, you need to go through a year's worth of Shopify change logs, figure out what exactly affects your app and your data models, and then apply those changes to your apps. That is a ton of work. Thankfully, Gadget is here to the rescue. Gadget makes managing your Shopify API version really simple. Let's take a look at how it's done. I am in my Gadget app now. I can see I'm using an ancient version of the Shopify API, so that's 2022-01, which is actually unsupported now. There's an extra warning thrown at you. I really need to upgrade, so I'm going to go ahead and click the upgrade button. The first thing I can do is select what Shopify API version I want to move to. I'm going to select the latest, which is 2023-01. Because I have customer data, the Shopify customer model, and I'm upgrading to a version that is 2022-10 or newer, I need to go ahead and fill out a protected customer data access request in the Shopify Partners dashboard. For more information on this, please read the Shopify documentation. I've already done that, so I'm not going to go through it now. Just wanted to throw it out there. The real juicy part of this API version upgrade page is the changelog. Here I can see all the changes to my different models and fields that are going to occur automatically as a result of this upgrade. So Gadget handles all these changes for me. I can see that I have a disconnected field. So my Shopify price rule model will no longer receive data for prerequisite saved search IDs with incoming webhooks. So we won't delete any existing data in your Gadget database, but no new data will be coming in for this field. Deprecated fields are fields that will soon be disconnected. Just to take note, you might need to do a bit of prep work. And then there are some added fields. So these are fields that are going to be added to your models. Any webhooks that come in after you do your upgrade will contain these fields. So I can see that I'm adding a couple fields to my Shopify customer. It looks like there might be some crossover between marketing field here and some deprecated fields. So there might be some sort of migration I need to sort out. Once I'm happy with these changes and I'm ready to upgrade my API version, I can go ahead and click upgrade. You can't go back to an old version once you've upgraded, so make sure you do want to upgrade right now and press confirm. And that's it. My upgrade is finished. Very easy to do. I can go ahead and check out my Shopify price rule model, which had a disconnected field, so I can see that there's no Shopify icon next to my prerequisite saved search IDs. Any existing data will still be there, but once again, no more prerequisite saved search IDs on incoming webhooks. And if I check out my Shopify customer, I see fields have been added. And if I go take a look at the data page, I see I've got all my customer data. And I have these fields, but they're all null. So any new webhooks will contain information for these fields. I actually want to go and backfill information for existing records. So let's take a look at how to do that now. In order to backfill data for new fields on existing records, I need to run a force sync in Gadget. Thankfully, there's an easy way to do this. If I go to my global actions, I'll see I have a global Shopify sync action that takes care of our data sync. If I click test action, it'll open this mutation in the API playground, and all I need to do is run it with force equal to true. So I'll just go force true. This mutation also does require an API keys parameter, which if I go back to my Gadget app is just the API key from my Partners app or my Shopify app. I'll paste that in. I will run this mutation. I see that it ran successfully. And now if I go back to my Gadget app and check my customer data again, I'll see I now have data in my newly created fields. This is a one-time operation you need to run every time you upgrade an API version if you want to backfill these existing records. And that's all you need to do to update your Shopify API version in Gadget. You don't have to go through any Shopify change logs. You don't need to worry about writing database migrations or updating your data model. Gadget handles all of that for you. If you have any questions about upgrading your Shopify API, check out our documentation or join our developer Discord and ask the community. Until next time, I hope you keep building more and coding less with Gadget.